Crusaders.
Clear the road, if you will.
Wait. She was a suicide. Cut off her head.
And return the axe.
You know this place, my lord?
Know it? I knew all of it.
That is the man.
We need all these horses shod. We need food, and we'll pay. Says yes. The blacksmith is the man you seek. His name is Balian. But know that he mourns. The burial we passed at the crossroads was for his wife. The child died. She was overcome with grief and killed herself.
You still advise what you advised upon the road?
I do, my lord.
What does that say?
What man is a man who does not make the world better?
Leave me with this man. I am sorry you lost your wife and child. I also have lost. Some say Jerusalem is the very center of the world for asking forgiveness. For myself, I call it here. Now. I knew your mother. To be courteous, I should say that it was against her objections. But I did not force her. I loved her in my fashion. Balian, I'm your father. I have forgiveness to ask of you. I am Godfrey, the Baron of Ibelin. I have 100 men-at-arms in Jerusalem. If you will come with me, you will have a living, and you will have my thanks. There it is.
Whoever you are, my lord, my place is here.
What made it your place is now dead. You will never see me again. If you want anything of me, take it now.
I want nothing.
I am sorry for your troubles. God protect you. Jerusalem is easy to find. You come to where the men speak Italian, then continue until they speak something else. We go by Messina. Goodbye.
They would have taken you to Jerusalem. Away from all this. I'm your priest, Balian. I tell you, God has abandoned you. I swear to you, you will have no peace so long as you stay here. No man ever needed a new world more. The village does not want you. If you take the crusade, you may relieve your wife's position in hell. I put it delicately. She was a suicide. She is in hell. Though what she does there without a head.
Wait here. You come to kill me. Even these days, it is not easy. Well,
I have done murder.
haven't we all?
Is it true that in Jerusalem I can erase my sins? And those of my wife? Is it true?
We can find out together. Show me your hand. Pick it up. Let's see what you're made of.
His hand is hurt, my lord.
I once fought 2 days with an arrow through my testicle. Never use a low guard. You fight well. Let's work on your skills. Take a high guard, like this. The Italians call it la posta di falcone, the guard of the hawk. You strike from high. Like this. Do it. Sword straighter. Come on. Leg back, bend your knees. Sword straighter. Defend yourself. Blade isn't the only part of a sword. Attack.
I have your lead. Pay attention.
What's this?
You have with you a man, Balian, who killed a priest. I'm charged by the Lord Bishop to bring him back.
What he says is true. They have the right to take me.
I say he's innocent of the charge. If you say he's guilty, then we'll fight. And God will decide the truth of it.
My German friend is a close student of the law.
Just give him to me, I'll fight you for something else. He's a murderer.
So am I. Whoever dies here today, you will certainly be among them.
You're a lord. I must give you the road.
Hand it! Against the wall!
There's a flank!
Well, you broke the arrow. If the ribs are broken, the marrow may enter the blood, in which case you'll take a fever and die. Or a cyst will form, and you'll live. You're in the hands of God.
Get me some more wine. was not that they had no right to take you. It was the way they asked.
They had the right to take me.
And so do I.
To kill an infidel is not murder. It is the path to heaven. To kill an infidel is not murder. It is the path to heaven.
Who is this?
My son.
Would I have fought you when you were still capable of making bastards?
I knew your mother when she was making hers. Fortunately, you're too old to be one of mine.
All will be settled.
Do you know what lies in the Holy Land? A new world. A man who in France had not a house is in the Holy Land the master of a city. He who was the master of a city begs in the gutter. There, at the end of the world, you are not what you were born, but what you have it in yourself to be.
I hope to find forgiveness. That's all I know.
Whatever your position, you are of my house. And that means you will serve the King of Jerusalem.
What could a king ask of a man like me?
A better world than has ever been seen. A kingdom of conscience. A kingdom of heaven. There is peace between Christian and Muslim. We live together. Or between Salah ad-Din and the king we try. Did you think that lay at the end of crusade? It does. My son, you are all that survives me. Do not disappoint me.
Who are those men?
Muslims. Saracens.
And they're allowed their prayers?
If they pay the tax. Subhana Rabbi al-Hadin. Praise be to God. It is proper to praise him.
Sounds like our prayers.
It's good.
Abu Suhail. Abu Suhail. When the king is dead, Jerusalem will be no place for friends of Muslims or traitors to Christendom, like your father. I am Guy de Lusigny. Remember that name. And me. Keep it.
My lord, how will you ride if you have no stick to beat the horse?
He will be king in Jerusalem one day.
Bailey!
Hurry. I can go no further.
Get on your knees.
Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright, that God may love thee. Speak the truth, always, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless and do no wrong. That is your oath. That's so you remember it.
Arise, the knight, and Baron of Ibelin.
Defend the king. If the king is no more, protect the people.
It's time now, my lord, to confess to holy God, not your son. Are you sorry for all your sins?
For all but one.
You sail now for Jerusalem as your father wished. I'll follow within the week. This journey can be perilous. If God has purpose for you there, he'll keep you safe in his hands. If not, God bless you.
Is his horse. Why would it be his horse? Because it is on his land. I took this horse from the sea. وجدي الحصان في البحر. أنت كذاب ماهر. لهذا سأقاتلك لأنك كذاب. He says, you are a great liar. And he will fight you because you are a liar. I have no desire to fight. Then you must give him the horse. No! Fight me fairly! What do you know? Why? Why should he? He is a knight. And I am the Baron of Ibelin. إنه حكيم إبلن. حكيم إبلن وسنا. عرفت عليه في دمشق. He says the Baron of Ibelin is old. He knew him at Damascus. I am the new one. Stop! Malin! Kaffa! That's enough! Stop! Stop, Kaffa! Ibelin, that's enough! Ibelin, no!
You have taken it very well that I have killed your master.
It was the end of his time. All is as God wills it. Now, finish this.
Take me to Jerusalem.
Very good horse.
Take the horse. And be about your business.
This is your prize of battle. I am your prisoner, your slave, should you wish it.
I have been a slave, or very near to one. I will never keep one nor suffer any to be kept. Go.
The man you killed was a very great cavalier among the Muslims. His name was Muhammad al-Fais.
I will pray for him.
Your quality will be known among your enemies before ever you meet them, my friend.
Old man, where is it that Christ was crucified?
How can you be in hell when you're in my heart?
You must have known him.
What?
Since you carry Godfrey's sword, you must have known him.
I did.
A man my size.
Yes.
And green eyes.
Blue.
Come with us, my lord.
صباح الخير.
صباح الخير. Stop! You're hurting me. Ooh. Ooh.
Where's your master?
I have none.
Give me some water. Thank you for the drink. If you happen to see Balian, the son of Godfrey, tell him that Sibylla called. Hiya, Vinna!
So, how find you Jerusalem?
God does not speak to me. Not even on the hill where Christ died. I am outside God's grace.
I have not heard that.
At any rate, it seems I have lost my religion.
I put no stock in religion. By the word religion, I've seen the lunacy of fanatics of every denomination be called the will of God. Holiness is in right action and courage on behalf of those who cannot defend themselves. And goodness. What God desires is here and here. And what you decide to do every day, you will be a good man. Or not. Come. The king has made a peace with Saladin these past 6 years. He holds Jerusalem as a place for prayer for all faiths, as the Muslims did before we came. These men are Templars. They killed Arabs.
So they are dying for what the Pope would command them to do.
Yes. But not Christ, I think. Nor this king.
Who says I raid?
That witness. All of Jerusalem. Holy God. And me.
That witness, if you call him that, is a Saracen. He lies.
There will come a day, Renaud de Chatillon, when you are not protected by your title.
Oh, when will that be? That be, Tiberius, when men are equal and the kingdom of heaven has arrived.
Those Templars have been hung for a raid that I know you commanded.
Prove it.
I will wait at Kerak until you do. The king will take your castle of Kerak, Renaud.
Try to take it, Tiberius. I'll be there.
My lord Tiberius. My lord.
It's true. You're your father's son. He was my friend. I'm yours. Godfrey dead. It could have come at a better time. But it was shouted in the streets that you killed the great lord of Syria. Saladin himself sent word that your fight did not breach the peace, that you had cause. What know you of Saladin?
That he is king of the Saracens, and that he surrounds this kingdom.
He has 200,000 men in Damascus alone. He could win a war if he goes to war. And he's daily given cause for war by fanatics newly from Europe. By Templar bastards like Renaud de Chatillon. Here from this room I keep the peace, so far as it can be kept. But Saladin and the king between them would make a better world.
If it lives only for a while, Tiberius, it still has lived.
What did your father tell you of your obligations?
That I was to be a good knight.
I pray the world and Jerusalem can accommodate such a rarity as a perfect knight. Have you dined?
The Princess Sibylla of Jerusalem and her husband, Guy de Lusignan.
So, how many knights did you find in France?
50.
They've sworn allegiance to the king.
Of course, Tiberius. Obviously.
You sit at my table.
Is it not the king's table?
Is it? I have not seen a king at it for some years. I cannot eat. I am finicky about company. In France, this could not inherit. But here, there are no civilized rules. I have business in the East. My wife does not lament at my absences. That is either the best of wives or the very, very worst.
Do you go to meet Renaud?
No, my lord, he is in disfavor. I am a member of this court. Why should I make league with that troublemaker?
To the very best of wives.
Yuberik Arabul Quds.
The king would see Godfrey's son.
I'll take him.
This morning, I spoke without knowing who you were.
I knew who you were. It's unmistakable. I loved your father. And I shall love you. Do you fear being with me?
No. And yes.
A woman in my place has two faces. One for the world, and one which she wears in private. With you, I'll be only Sibylla. Tiberius thinks me unpredictable. I am unpredictable. there.
Come forward. I am glad to meet Godfrey's son. He was one of my greatest teachers. He was there when, playing with the other boys, my arm was cut, and it was he, not my father's physicians, who noticed that I felt no pain. He wept when he gave my father the news that I am a leper. The Saracens say that this disease is God's vengeance against the vanity of our kingdom. As wretched as I am, these Arabs believe that the chastisement that awaits me in hell is far more severe and lasting. If that's true, I call it unfair. Come, sit. When I was 16, I won a great victory. I felt in that moment I would live to be 100. Now I know I shall not see 30. You see, none of us choose our end, really. A king may move a man. A father may claim a son. But remember that even when those who move you be kings, or men of power, your soul is in your keeping alone. When you stand before God, you cannot say, "But I was told by others to do thus," or that virtue was not convenient at the time. This will not suffice. Remember that.
I will.
Then go now to your father's house at Ibelin, and from there protect the pilgrim road. Protect the helpless. And then perhaps one day, when I am helpless, you will come and protect me.
There, my lord. Ibelin.
مرحبا سيد. تفضلوا تفضلوا في بيتكم. انظر هذه الحقول جميلة.
Your father was important. His lands were not.
It will suit me.
My lord, you have 1,000 acres, 100 families. You have Christians, Jews, Muslims. You have 50 pairs of oxen.
What we do not have is water.
سيدي خذ معي.
هيا
right. Stone the walls.
Stop! Stop!
سيدي كمل كمل يلا 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 يلا
يا سيدي تعال معي.
I'm on my way to Cana, where Jesus changed water to wine. But a better trick would be to change you to a nobleman.
That should be easy. In France, a few yards of silk can make a nobleman.
I expect your hospitality.
It is given. Latif.
Tuna. What?
It seems years since I've seen a woman eat.
Truly. I was watching you today. You've been given a patch of dirt, and it seems you will build a new Jerusalem here.
It is my land. Who would I be if I did not try to make it better?
They tried to be one. One heart. One morality. Their prophet says submit. Jesus says decide.
Did you decide on Guy?
He was chosen by my mother. I was 15 at the time.
This caravan is armed, Reynald.
Good. No sport otherwise.
They've seen us. Go after them. The rider is getting away.
A broad desert. Nothing will come of it. Nothing.
I prefer not to be hanged before my wife is queen.
Don't worry. Who but Reynald, they'll say. It's always me. They'll believe it in Jerusalem, I assure you. You're at Nazareth praying.
You're a dangerous man, Reynald.
If the war's to be now or later, I would have it now. How long can the leper last?
God wills it! God wills it!
Chatillon, with the Templars, have attacked a Saracen caravan.
It was no caravan. It was an army headed for Bethlehem to desecrate the birthplace of our Lord.
Reynald, with the Templars, have broken the king's pledge of peace. Saladin will come into this kingdom.
Tiberius knows more than a Christian should about Salah ad-Din's intentions.
That I would rather live with men than kill them is certainly why you are alive.
That sort of Christianity has its uses, I suppose.
We must not go to war with Salah ad-Din. We do not want it, and we may not win it. Blasphemy!
An army of Jesus Christ which bears his holy cross cannot be beaten.
Does the Count of Tiberius suggest that it could be?
There must be war. God wills it!
Salah ad-Din has crossed the Jordan with 200,000 men.
He will make first for Kerak and Reynald the Chatillon, my lord.
We must meet him before he reaches Kerak. I will lead the army.
My lord, if you travel, you'll die.
Send word to Balian to protect the villagers. Assemble the army!
What becomes of us?
The world will decide. The world always decides.
My lord! The king is marching on Kerak. Saracen cavalry. They're coming to close Reynald in. These people are not safe outside the walls. Salah ad-Din will certainly come behind him.
Go into the fortress now.
Hiya, Binna.
Thank you, but no. If we do, these people will die.
We'll hold the Saracen cavalry until the king arrives.
So be it.
We cannot attack that and leave.
My baby. What do you look at?
A knight. His men.
you with me? Your quality will be known among your enemies before ever you meet them, my friend.
You were not that man's servant.
No. He was my servant.
What becomes of us?
As you deserve. You reap what you sow. You have heard of this, no? Get up. You may go into Kerak, but you will die there. My master is here. Tell my lord Saladin that Jerusalem has come.
I pray you pull back your cavalry and leave this matter to me.
I pray you retire unharmed to Damascus. Reynald of Chatillon will be punished. I swear it. Withdrawal, we will all die here. Do we have terms?
We have terms. I will send you my physicians.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
I am Reynald of Chatillon!
On your knees. Lower. I am Jerusalem. And you, Reynald, will give me the kiss of peace.
God!
What are you looking at?
A dead man. Reynald of Chatillon, you are arrested and condemned.
If you continue like this, I shall have to find a use for you. If God can spare you, that is.
God does not know me.
Yes, but I do.
Haybina. I need you in Jerusalem.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Why did we retire? Why? God did not favor him. God alone determines the results of battles.
The results of battles are determined by God, but also by preparation, numbers, the absence of disease, and the availability of water. One cannot maintain a siege with the enemy behind. How many battles did God win for the Muslims before I came? That is, before God determined that I should come.
Few enough. That's because we were sinful.
It is because you were unprepared.
If you think that way, you shall not be king for long.
When I'm not king, I quake for Islam. Thank you for your visit. Thank you for your visit.
You promised. You promised to return Jerusalem. Don't forget.
So, my friend, the time has come to conclude my affairs. We have decided that you shall take command of the army of Jerusalem. If I leave the army with Guy, he will take power through my sister and make war on the Muslims.
Whatever you ask, I will serve.
No, hear it all before you answer. Would you marry my sister Sibylla were she free of Guy de Lusignan?
And Guy?
He will be executed, along with his knights who do not sway allegiance.
I cannot be the cause of that.
Whatever you ask, I will serve.
A king may move a man, you said. But the soul belongs to the man.
Yes, I did.
You have my love and my answer.
Oh. So be it.
Why do you protect him? He's a man who insults you, hates you, would kill you himself if he had the chance. But for the salvation of this kingdom, will it be so hard to marry Sibylla? Jerusalem has no need of a perfect knight.
No. It is a kingdom of conscience. Or nothing.
Sibylla.
Who are you to refuse a king? I am what I am. I offer you that. And the world. You say no.
Do you think I'm like Guy? That I would sell my soul?
There'll be a day when you will wish you had done a little evil to do a greater good.
My lord.
Do you really think the king wants you head of the army once he's gone? Think your wife does? I have a problem.
Ah, yes. Balian. I saw him at Karak.
Celebrated.
Kill him.
was dreaming. I was back in that summer when I defeated Saladin. Do you remember it? I was only 16.
You were a beautiful boy. Yes. You've always been beautiful. In every way.
My beautiful sister. So beautiful. I'm sorry if I caused you any pain. Remember me as I was.
I will.
Sibylla.
If I have your knights, you have your wife.
Behold your rightful queen and heir to the throne of the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
I, Sibylla, by the grace of the Holy Spirit, choose as king Guy de Lusignan, the man who's been my husband. With the help of God, he will rule his people well.
Long live the king in prosperity.
Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! You came to the Holy Land! Come on!
Leave us.
The king is in heaven?
Yes.
Have the Templars killed Balian?
Yes. Then,
give me a war. That is what I do.
I am. Someone has to be.
Salahadin's sister.
I know.
Salahadin Aghi.
I know.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Speak.
The Sultan demands the return of his sister's body, the heads of those responsible, and the surrender of Jerusalem.
Does he?
What answer do you return to Salah ad-Din?
This. Take the head to Damascus. I am Jerusalem. Assemble the army! Now this assembly of barons and all Jerusalem is complete. There are those among you who may disagree with our succession, but it is war. And I am the king. We march at once. What say this council?
No. If you must have war, this army cannot move away from water. You have a chance to hold the city. But if you move out against Salahadin, this army will be destroyed, and the city left defenseless.
When I wish a blacksmith to advise me in war, I will tell him.
Salahadin wants you to come out. He is waiting for you to make that mistake. He knows his man.
We should meet the enemies of God.
Aye! So we shall.
Then you do so without my knights.
Then I will have the glory, Tiberius. You had yours years and years ago. It's time for mine.
Tiberius. When Salahadin has finished with Guy, he will come. We must look to the defenses.
The king's dead. And Jerusalem along with him.
You go with the army.
My order is with the army.
You go to certain death.
All death is certain.
I shall tell your father what I've seen you become.
When Saladin comes, we're not defensible. Save the people from what I've done.
I will.
God wills it.
Can you sense it?
There has been no messenger.
I drink water for what it is.
I did not give the cup to you.
No, my lord.
A king does not kill a king. Were you not close enough to a great king to learn by his example?
I've given Jerusalem my whole life. Everything. First I thought we were fighting for God. Then I realized we were fighting for wealth and land. I was ashamed.
Tiberius.
There is no more Jerusalem. I shall go to Cyprus. Will you come with me?
No.
You are your father's son. Saladin must move his army from water to water. That gives him 4 days. Maybe 5. God be with you. He's no longer with me.
Mark 400.
400! 400!
They're here.
It is only one man.
No, they're here. This is the only section of the wall that they can attack. Once they begin to bombard the walls, they will stop only to avoid hitting their own siege towers as they come in. We take the bombardment. When they cease firing, we fire.
We must leave the city.
How exactly, my Lord Bishop?
The fastest horses from a lesser gate.
And the people?
It is unfortunate about the people, but it is God's will.
It has fallen to us to defend Jerusalem, and we have made our preparations as well as they can be made. None of us took this city from Muslims. No Muslim of the great army now coming against us was born when this city was lost. We fight over an offense we did not give, against those who were not alive to be offended. What is Jerusalem? Your holy places lie over the Jewish temple that the Romans pulled down. The Muslim places of worship lie over yours. Which is more holy? The wall? The mosque? The sepulchre? Who has claim? No one has claim. All have claim!
That is blasphemy! Be quiet.
We defend this city, not to protect these stones, but the people living within these walls.
My lord! My lord! My lord!
how are we to defend Jerusalem without knights? We have no knights!
Truly. What is your condition?
I'm servant to the Patriarch. He's one of my servants.
Is he? You were born a servant. Kneel. Every man at arms, all capable of bearing them, kneel! On your knees! Be without fear in the face of your enemies. Be brave and upright that God may love thee. Speak the truth, even if it leads to your death. Safeguard the helpless. That is your oath. And that is so you remember it. Rise a knight! Rise a knight!
Who do you think you are? Will you alter the world? Doesn't making a man a knight make him a better fighter?
Yes.
My lord?
No.
When will it begin?
Soon.
They wait.
There may be 100 more.
Saladin will show no mercy.
We must hold out. Force him to offer terms.
What terms?
We fight for the people. Their safety and freedom.
Mercy. No, I cannot. Who defends?
Balian of Evelyn, the son of Godfrey.
Godfrey. Godfrey nearly killed me in the Lebanon. Truly, I did not know he had a son.
It was his son at Kerak.
The one you let live.
Yes.
Perhaps you should not have.
Perhaps I should have had a different teacher.
مالك يوم الدين. صدق الله العظيم.
When a body is burnt, it cannot be resurrected until Judgment Day.
If we do not burn these bodies, we will all be dead of disease in 3 days. God will understand, my lord. And if he doesn't, then he is not God. And we need not worry.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. The wall, where the Christopher Gate used to be, has been weakened.
Yes, usually when a gate is blocked in, it is weaker than the wall around it.
Or stronger. It is weaker. Rashid has seen it. This will be our door into Jerusalem.
This is where we will make our stand. We must prepare.
Brothers! Brothers! God has sent you this day! You will take no prisoners! As needed! So shall it be done! Allahu Akbar!
Wall comes down, there will be no quarter. If you throw down your arms, your families will die. We can break this army here. So I say let them come. Let them come! Come on!
They will ask for terms. They must ask for terms.
Convert to Islam. Repent later.
You've taught me a lot about religion, Your Eminence.
Will you yield the city?
Before I lose it, I will burn it to the ground. Your holy place is ours. Every last thing in Jerusalem that drives men mad.
I wonder if it would not be better if you did. You will destroy it?
Every stone. And every Christian knight you kill will take 10 Saracens with him. You will destroy your army here and never raise another. I swear to God that to take this city will be the end of you.
Your city is full of women and children. If my army will die, so will your city.
You offer terms, I ask none.
I will give every soul safe conduct to Christian lands. Every soul. The women, the children, the old, and all your knights and soldiers, and your queen. No one will be harmed. I swear to God.
The Christians butchered every Muslim within the walls when they took this city.
I am not those men. I am Salahuddin. Salahuddin.
Then under these terms, I surrender Jerusalem.
Assalamu alaikum.
And peace be with you. What is Jerusalem worth?
Nothing. Everything.
I have surrendered Jerusalem. All will be safely escorted to the sea. If this is the kingdom of heaven, let God do with it as he wills. Your brother's kingdom was here, and here. That kingdom can never be surrendered.
What should I do? I'm still the Queen of Acre, Escalon, Tripoli.
Decide not to be a queen, and I will come to you.
horse.
It is not a very good horse. I will not keep it.
Thank you.
And if God does not love you, how could you have done all the things that you have done? Peace be upon you.
Alaykum salam.
Queen never walks. And yet you are walking.
We crusade to recover the Kingdom of Jerusalem.
You go to where the men speak Italian, and then continue until they speak something else.
We come by this road to find Balian, who was defender of Jerusalem.
I am the blacksmith.
And I am the King of England.
I am the blacksmith.